Hey guys, okay, so I'm going to do an update on how breastfeeding's been going. I just did one and my camera cut out, so I have to do it again. I'm going to have to try and talk real fast this time. Breastfeeding's been going great. At 8 weeks postpartum, my nipples finally stopped hurting, and that was amazing. I could finally shower again, facing the shower this time. Like, I would always have to keep my back towards the shower or cover them. I could towel dry now. I could not worry about my clothes rubbing up against them. It's amazing. So it took me 8 weeks, girls. That's a long time to have sore nipples, but I'm so happy. At 11 weeks is when things started getting really easy, and I noticed that she would drink in like 10 minutes total. Like, she could, lately she's only been doing one side at a time, but if I do feed her on both sides, it'll be like 10-15 minutes, and then she'll go for 3 hours and she'll be fine. When I'm at home though, I'll feed her on one side and then she'll be sort of satisfied, and then if she's hungry like an hour later, then I'll feed her on the other side. So at home, I don't really care about the every 3 hour thing or doing both sides at a time. I just kind of feed her whenever she's hungry. But definitely if we're going out somewhere, I'll feed her. And then we'll go out and she'll be fine for 3 to 4 hours. So that is amazing. I noticed that whenever I do drink coffee, but I did notice that whenever I drank my instant coffee, she would get green poops and a little bit cranky. So I stopped drinking coffee all the time. I was having like maybe half a cup a day, but now I don't really drink any coffee. I just have one here and there. What else? I was pumping a lot. I was pumping in the mornings because she's drinking less at night. So I get really full in the mornings, and because I feed her in bed, she wakes up not really hungry, and I'm so engorged, so I pump, and I usually get 5 ounces. That's from both of them, and I pump into these Lancino bags. I love these bags. They look like this. Oh, I think I have it the wrong way. It tells you the ounces there, and it says My Mommy's Milk, and it has a spot for the volume and the date, and you just rip that off there. And yeah, I just love these bags. You can freeze them laying down, or you can freeze them standing up because it opens up on the bottom. And yeah, I love them. Lately I have been slacking on freezing or pumping, but yeah, I have a whole bunch in my freezer. Let me just check to see if this is still going. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it cut out on me last time. Let's see, I forgot to mention we're exclusively breastfeeding. She's no longer on formula, and we're no longer using a bottle at all. She hasn't had a bottle since the beginning of September, so like a month and a half ago. And that's basically because she turned away from the bottle, and we didn't really have a reason to use one. But now I want to go on a date night, so I want to get my mom to watch her, and she might need a bottle, so we're going to start trying to introduce it back to her again and see how that works. Plus, my breast milk's just sitting in the freezer not being used because it's in the fridge freezer and it only lasts 3 months in there, so I kind of want to use it before it expires. What else? I ordered a mommy necklace. I'm so excited. I've been looking at these mommy necklaces for so long. I've wanted one forever, but they are kind of a little expensive for me. I mean, I don't wear jewelry like whatsoever, so to pay any amount of jewelry, any amount of money for jewelry, I guess is expensive for me. But my husband always knows that he knows that I always look at these mommy necklaces online, so he said just go ahead and order one. So I did, and I'm so excited, and it's going to be here in like 2 to 4 weeks because it's from the States and we're in Canada, so it takes a little longer, but I'm so excited. I'll put the link down below if you guys want to check them out. They're amazing. It's like, I ordered the long dangling donut one, so when Chelsea's nursing, she can play with the necklace and play with the little donut on it instead of playing with my shirt. So anyways, I'm so excited for that. Anyways, I think that's it on breastfeeding. I just wanted to share with you guys some of the tips and tricks that I used while trying to increase my milk supply. And these are just basic tips that you can find online. It's nothing that I made up or anything. And I'm not sure which ones have worked for me, which ones didn't work for me, because I did them all. So anyways, number 1, try and drink 8 to 12 glasses of water a day is what they recommend. I find it extremely hard to drink that much water. One time I counted how much water I drank in the day. I think I only made it to like 7 or 8 ounces, and it was so hard. I have such a hard time drinking water. When I was pregnant, loved it, but now I have to force myself. Eat healthier. I try and add lots of vegetables to our suppers, and it says to eat 500 extra calories a day, which is really important. Sleep is important, and I do get a lot of sleep because Chelsea sleeps until like 8 or 8:30 every morning, and so I do get a lot of sleep. And she just drinks in the middle of the night and goes right back to sleep, so I do get a lot of sleep. Nurse on demand. I always did this. Whenever she's hungry, I nurse her. If she's tired, I nurse her. Just when we're home, I just nurse her whenever, and I still do that. Like I said, I only nurse like every 3 hours when we go out and about, but when I'm at home, I just nurse her whenever. Pump after you nurse her. So like after I nursed her, I would always pump for 10 minutes on each side to help increase the milk supply, because it's supply and demand, and she wasn't going for very long, so I would pump after. Do your research online, research before you have the baby. That's something I didn't do and I regret, because I was so frustrated with breastfeeding, and I was constantly on the computer looking up things on breastfeeding, and I wish I would have done this before. Or take classes. That's something I wish I would have done before. Ask for help. I talk to everybody and anybody. I talk to a lactation consultant. I talk to a pediatrician. I talk to my doctor. I talk to my friends, my family. I talk to anybody that will listen. I talk to YouTube girls. Just ask for help. It really helped me out and encouraged me to keep going. Supplement with formula if you have to. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it, but if you have to, I guess that's what you have to do. That's what we did, and it worked for us. But just make sure you pump more if you're doing that. Use herbs or medication. I did both. I did fenugreek, I did blessed thistle, I did domperidone. And fenugreek worked the best, but it had bad side effects on Chelsea, so I had to stop it. But in the time I was taking it, it increased me big time, and I stayed that way. And I eat oatmeal every single morning. Not sure if there's any links to oatmeal and breastfeeding, but I read it somewhere, and that's what I've been doing. So anyways, my time's going to run out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.